Talking about the election, right?
You can talk about anything you want.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Ariana.
A little Ari for the Arianka.
Yeah.
Arianka for the nerds.
I hope that you're all feeling good. We're feeling good because you're listening to the Sorry What podcast, a advice podcast from a bad listener. I'm your host, Jared Goldstein, and I'm here with my related sibling from blood and birth.
Yes.
It's Delano.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.
I'm loving this little family reunion, you know?
I know. It's been so long since we've seen each other.
I know. We've changed so much.
And now here we are, and we are both doctors now.
I know. Our families are so proud of us.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I took a bath for once. My hair's out. I'm used to like having my bust down, so like it's very much so like challenging me to like pull out the femininity through my spirit, and I'm just like a tomboy, so I'm just like, you know?
Yeah.
That was a long-winded and I'm doing great.
Hey, we have nothing but time.
Okay, cool.
I am obsessed with hair extensions because I am gay.
Yes.
Gay.
We have something in common. We love that, yes.
So when I was a kid and I discovered hair extensions, it became my whole life for months and months. I would sit on the Great Lengths website.
What's a Great Lengths website?
Great Lengths. It was like the premier Hollywood hair extension company. And I would just like read about like 100% virgin Indian hair and like learn about like the process.
Yes.
I was just so in love. And whenever friends of mine have hair extensions, like I'm just like, please let me see them and touch them and like play with
beads.
them. Yes. Are you doing the beads?
Oh yeah, I do the K-tip like beads. Like so it takes like 6 hours to do. So we're just like sitting there watching shows that we're like
don't ever do that again.
I'm so sorry, it hit me first. You just didn't catch it on camera. No, I sat there for like 6 hours and then we watched like Netflix, and my hairstylist is so cool. We just like talk about the world and the state of it, and yeah, I just sit there and I'm like, oh my God, how am I not tweaking out right now? But
it's the kind where you can brush, right? Because it's like pieces.
Oh yeah, you can do everything with it. They're like it's like the movie vibes, you know? But if you get them, you can notice them on everyone. Like I was watching Euphoria the other night and I was like, oh my God, I can see her K-tips.
Like you clock the little like clump, like the little gathering.
And they're tiny too, but she was in a serious like conversation. I'm like, K-tip. The whole side of her head, just little bugs all right there. Yeah.
Yes, it's so fun to like be able to like learn about hair and to see that, because like you'll see like, especially with like men with highlights in like the early 2000s who would like try to be all like buff and like misogynistic and like all this and I'd be like, I can see where the foils were, you shut up.
You're like, I could see where it bled into your root and it's orange. Like, stop.
Literally.
Okay? Bye, bye, bye. I don't know why that came into me. I don't know why.
I loved it.
I know. Thank you.
I was in love with NSYNC so much. Like, truly, like, as a child, NSYNC was my, like, diva. Like, as a gay boy who,
really?
Yeah, it was NSYNC.
See, I didn't think that men deserved to sing when I was younger. I was, like, so, like... I was like so obsessed with Britney Spears, and I'm like, no, like even though I didn't like women, I'm like, that's my girlfriend. Like, that's who I'm gonna be. So like whenever they came public and stuff, I'm like, no. And then like the boy bands came like when I started appreciating like as I got older. I was like, wow, they really hit.
They did. I mean, NSYNC, the harmonies, and the dancing, they were like not messing around.
Yeah, JC ate every.
Thank you for saying
my
that.
hands are sweaty, but this means something.
Everyone was into Justin, and I was like, no, it's JC. Like, because Justin was all head voice. JC was giving you mix.
Yeah, he was giving
you belt. Yes, and he in a turtleneck.
In a turtleneck.
In a nude turtleneck, giving you mixed voice runs.
He looked like he always smelled good too. Like he like worked at Abercrombie for like probably 30 days and then got signed, and then you're like, wow, this guy can really blow in a lot of ways, probably, you know?
I mean, I wish. In my mind as a child, all I thought about was him.
I cannot.
That's what I was thinking about.
See, no, I was just thinking about like, wow, Britney is really that bitch. Like my mom used to even like surprise me like with little like VHS, like her SNL set and like her Britney in Hawaii in 2001. Like that whole era was like my whole, like she was me and the Spice Girls, of course. But I mean like Britney was my
You know, I obviously I liked Britney, but I didn't love her, and that was the beginning of me being a pick-me gay.
Oh my God. Are you guys
Even
hearing
as
this?
like an 11-year-old closeted, I was like, I'm actually a pick-me gay, and I'm like not obsessed with Britney.
How are we related? This is insane.
Yeah, I mean, like her songs are amazing. She's great. I just didn't like listen to her all the time and think about. I was truly just thinking about JC and what was going on underneath the turtleneck.
He was so hot. What was the song that he did with the girl group too? And like no one knew. Oh wait, was it? Oh baby, bring it on to me. And he's like,
I don't remember it.
You don't remember that?
No, what is that?
Wow, what a fake stan. He doesn't love you, Jason. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. It was a
You
deep
pull
cut.
a lever, I fall to the floor.
No. It was like a deep cut. I think it was Black, the group Black from Bring It On. They were like a girl group, 3 girls. Dang, man. I lived off of J14 and like Tiger Beat.
Oh, yes.
So I kind of like was obsessed with all the girl groups again. But yeah, I was listening to Britney on my way over here. She taught me how to sing.
What were you listening to?
I'm sitting here alone up in my room. Do you know that song Born to Make You Happy?
No, what album is that?
It's I don't even
Aren't
know.
I so masked? Aren't I so masked?
No, I live.
I'm like,
live.
what Britney song is that?
It's from
dude?
Baby
I don't
One
even
More
know.
Time. Baby One More Time, her first record. Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what I've been listening to lately?
What?
Nobody Wants to Be Lonely, Christina Aguilera and Ricky Martin.
Are you fucking kidding me? Can we talk? Wait, we have to talk. I was gonna say, do you remember Tower Records? Of course, the you do if you're bringing this up. Okay, so I went to Tower Records, got the single. They would sell the single CDs. And it was the Ricky Martin, Christina Aguilera, Nobody Wants to Be Lonely.
Yeah.
I got that, and then I went to school. I was 11, and then I traded it, and this changed my life. I traded it for a Notorious K.I.M., Lil' Kim's album.
Beautiful.
Because it was like the same vibe. And then my life turned into a different trajectory. Like, she raised me from there on, and I was like, thank you, Auntie. It could have went so left.
Yes,
you know
it really could have.
But yeah, Nobody Wants to Be Lonely. That's a deep cut.
That song hits so hard. The way they sing. Remember when they walked through each other in the music video?
Oh my, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that bitch gay.
Wait, I have the chills.
Yeah.
Feel free to finish that song if you choose.
I don't even
pressure.
know what she says, but she's just growling the whole. And I feel my that part.
Oh my God. I'm in my 2011 Yaris just blasting it.
We are related. I don't ever hear anyone. And even on my TikTok, I'm always like, nobody knows Nobody Wants to Be Lonely. Like I traded that for Lil' Kim, and that's changed my life.
It was a big deal to me.
Yeah.
I remember it was like making the video.
Yes.
Song.
And Britney, Christina was like, they like dolled her up in a way to where I was like, oh, she got beat by a gay.
Yes.
Like she was contoured before contouring was a thing.
Very much so.
She was very bronze boots the house down.
Yes.
She was very drag queeny in that video, and I lived.
Oh, God.
40 packs of hair.
I've also really been enjoying like 2000s VH1 ladies. Like Sheryl Crow and like Cher's 2000s music, and then also Mary J. Blige's 2000s album.
I mean,
and she has a song with U2. Remember when U2 was like so all over iTunes?
Again, I didn't think men deserved to sing back then, so maybe I was just in my little like Patrick Rock, you know?
What's that? Patrick Rock?
From SpongeBob. I was just under a rock.
Oh, gotcha. U2 has a song called One. And then they did it again as a duet with Mary J. Blige.
Did she eat it up? Did she lick the plate? Did she crack her tooth?
I'm gonna send it to you because it's like oh my God, just the absolute. She like when she sings it, it sounds like she is at the top of the Statue of Liberty. That is the feeling.
Banger. Okay.
Yes, it is just so powerful, and it is the most important 3 minutes.
I love that we're talking about this. Not to segue, but I'm doing like a Y2K tour. In February. It's like Y2K covers, and like I'm literally right now writing the set list. So this is like organically flowing.
This is so.
It's insane. I even go to karaoke bars just to practice what I'm gonna sing to see if I can hit the same notes to play.
What are you gonna sing?
Oh my God, I don't even know. Like, so right now I've been thinking about Born to Make You Happy, the one that my cousin did not recognize when I just brought it up. But there's like deep cuts, like songs that like people not forgot, but like weren't really popularized. Like
100%.
Yeah, stuff like not Nobody Wants to Be Lonely, but like in that era, like like something that changed pop, but like under the cut. Yeah.
I'm thinking about like Dream.
I have that on my list.
Yeah.
It's a Valentine's Day tour. So it's like, yeah, He Loves You Not.
That song is so good.
So good.
That song is so
it starts
good.
off banging.
The Backstreet Boys never did it for me.
No, the Backstreet Boys didn't do it for me either. I felt like I always compared Britney and Christina to things. Is that weird?
To things.
Like Target and Walmart, Britney, Christina. Pepsi, Coke.
Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts.
Period.
Yeah.
No, we're very that. Like if it was like, like anything, like Kmart, I was like, oh, that's more like, it's giving Christina vibes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Pepsi or Coke. Christina was Coke. Britney was Pepsi to me. It was just like a whole.
Okay, let me think of one, and then you'll tell me if it's Britney or Christina.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how about, McDonald's, Burger King.
Britney's McDonald's.
Yeah,
Christina's
that's pretty
Burger King
easy.
Down. Well, because Burger
Okay,
King.
wait, I have one.
Go.
H&M and Zara.
Britney's H&M, Christina's Zara. Because H&M's more like commercialized, I feel. And I feel like Zara's more like niche when it comes to like coats in the winter.
You're
and,
100% right.
You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to be lonely. Zara. Like that's Zara, dude. That's not H&M. Do you think that's H&M?
Wait. I
Nobody
lost the
wants
thread.
Oh, sorry. I had
Nobody wants to
coffee.
be lonely, I would say, is Zara.
Okay, yeah.
Which is Christina Aguilera.
Yes, completely.
It is so Zara.
But when you think that's
Her
why-
makeup was the letter Z in that video.
Boots.
Do you know what I mean?
Zara, boots, Z.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but like that's the way my brain worked as a kid. I was always like, no, that's not giving me Britney. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't go there.
Okay, wait. What is the other Sweet Green? There's Sweet Green, and what's the other one?
Oh my God. There's a lot in
Is
this
it Tender
neighborhood.
Greens?
Tender Greens. There's Chop Stop.
Oh, Chopped.
Chopped.
Maybe it's Chopped.
Maybe Chopped.
Okay, so between Sweet Green and Chopped.
Brittany's Sweet Green.
Yeah.
Brittany, you're my Sweet Green. You could dance with knives around me any holiday.
Okay, this one feels obvious, but Apple, Samsung.
Brittany's Apple.
Yeah.
Christina's Samsung.
She is so.
Oh, I didn't even.
Wait, also, Christina is actually Verizon chocolate.
What? Are you fucking
Do you
kidding
remember
me?
the Verizon chocolate?
Yes, I do. That was my sister's first phone because it was like the first touch and it was so sensitive and she would put it in her purse and call people.
It was too sensitive.
It was so sensitive.
Be careful.
Oh, be careful. Fist apart. Yeah.
What color was her chocolate?
I don't even remember. My sisters are older than me. I was a kid. I was like really young and she's like, you can touch it and like call on that. I'm like, no, too advanced for me. They're gonna, and I used to think, when I'm older, like my sister's age, they're gonna have phones that come out of your hand. I don't know why I always thought of that.
Out of your hand?
Yeah, I always thought they were just gonna come out like a little LED screen, just to be like, I got you, hey mom, you know?
You're probably not wrong.
I mean, look, the night is still young, Nicki Minaj says.
Her singing that on Good Morning America gives me the chill. When she has the woman come up.
Wait, you
Her
talking
backup
about
singer?
Nicki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has her backup singer come and like she slows down and then she tells all her fans to like go to school. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I seen her do pound the alarm at 8 a.m. I didn't see that song. I was like, oh, Nicki, calm it down.
I'm just thinking of like Fergie, Kelly Clarkson, like everyone having to do those like 7 a.m. performances.
I loved them though because like, yeah, they like shaped us. Like,
But also like as a singer, aren't you thinking like it's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It's New York. It's like February. Like how are you getting through that?
and then like that when people have like those gigs, I'm like, you deserve to be bitches at that time in the morning. So like I wouldn't even
1,000,000%.
go up to them. I'd be like, listen, drink your tea, smack me in the face, and sign my autograph. You know what I mean? Like, I deserve this because you're up at 7 doing one-handed cartwheels. Fergie, she ate that. Yeah.
That album was so big.
So good, so big. The Duchess, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember like it was like the Duchess, it was Gwen Stefani.
Libra Queen.
Like there was this benchmark at the time for like women in pop music to have an album that had 4 #1 hit singles.
It was like a
and
must.
that was always like the big like that was how you knew who was really the girl of the
Solidified.
time if she got the 4th #1. And Fergie did it and I was like,
did.
damn.
She had Glamorous. She had was it Glamorous?
Yeah, it was like Big Girls Don't Cry, Glamorous,
Glamorous. London Bridge.
London Bridge. I hate it.
What was the other one? There was another banger out
I don't know what it was. It won't come to me. But she had 4, and I remember being as like a 10-year-old in like Long Island, 13, whatever, being just so like counting and being really impressed and like checking like kind of what's going on.
We really lived in a good era of music in our formative years, I feel.
When I was a kid in middle school, I would have made a great music manager.
Really?
Because I was like
Wait,
like
what grade? Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I was in high school. I was probably in high school.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I would have made a great music manager because I was just like, I was like on the Great Lengths hair extensions website. I would like know how to help a young girl from Tennessee, like, you know, make it.
Wait, like Brittany?
Yeah.
Oh, she's from Louisiana, right?
I don't know where she's from.
I see what you mean, though. Like, you had a vision board for the girls that you loved, and you felt like you can, like, perpetuate their career. Is that the word?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, it is today, kids.
And that's actually the name of my management company, Perpetuate. And it's an 8.
I cannot. Or, yeah, no, that's probably how you spell it. Never mind. Really thought I was going to do a pun, but never mind. It did me.
Feel free to do one later.
Oh, I'll do one later. Look, I adore you guys. See, I cleaned it up. Fun.
Should we help one person?
No.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Not with the state of the world. No. Oh, yes, we should.
Why don't we take our first voicemail?
I'm excited.
Dip our toe. See what's going on out there and just help one person.
Okay, I love that for us.
All right, let's get our headphones on.
Oh my God, this is so like podcast.
It's podcast, baby.
Wait, which one's the right? Okay, ready?
Would you say that it's giving podcast?
It's giving podcast. Oh, that sounds cool.
Do yours sound kind of scratchy?
It sounds, but I thought the old lady dropped it into the ocean in the end. It's giving that.
Yeah. Is that, I mean, maybe it's just, maybe it doesn't matter.
It's kind of cool.
But just know, like, our headphones do sound scratchy.
It sounds like an effect in a studio or something. Yeah. Vocal fry.
Give me more.
More?
Give me more. Give me more.
Sounds very space.
Could you imagine if the whole episode sounds like that?
Kind of cool.
Honestly, it would fit.
What kind of eat?
Yeah.
I would live. Wait, let me just pour my hair in a little chonguito.
Don't let me stop you.
Okay.
I would never try.
Please stop me. Okay. Ready? Let's play ball.
This is what I do. I put it on and then I go.
Thank you. Wait, hold on.
I like the front pieces.
Pull them out first.
Yeah, get the pieces out.
What an icon you are. Hold on. Okay. Does that work?
Yeah, you look great.
Or no?
You look like you look like you're on Making the Band and you're in the studio challenge.
I said an 8 count. Yeah.
Oh, man, what a show.
So good.
Hey, Jared. I have chronic procrastination. I mean, with every area of my life, unless I really like it, and there's just like not a lot that I truly like doing. But I gotta stop, dude, because I put every single thing off to the very last second and really stress myself out, and then I get it done or whatever, and people are happy because it's done, but no one's happy because of how long it took, and it's just chaos. So if you have any tips, let me know. Thanks.
I feel that.
I do too.
Yes.
I feel like that only works if you have like heavy Capricorn placements in your chart.
I'm a Capricorn cusp.
Are you?
I'm a Sagittarius, but my birthday December 20th.
Oh, December 20th.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I really identify when I read about Capricorn, I go, that kind of sounds more like me than Sagittarius.
Yeah, I love it.
But you're a Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Sagittarius and Libra famously get along.
We do. My manager's a Capricorn. So we're like, we talk like every day and stuff, but I love a Capricorn.
You love a Capricorn?
I do. I think they're like cool. My ex from Perth is a Capricorn.
From Perth?
Yeah.
What a cool place to be from.
That's my only ex ever. My one and only. But I feel like procrastination is, I felt like I listened to like something on the radio about this, that it drives from something like when you were younger.
I remember when I started procrastinating,
When?
it was towards the end of high school.
Okay.
And it just sort of like dawned on me that I could wake up at 4 a.m. and write my papers between 4 and 7.
That's wild.
So I started to do that, but like it really felt so naughty. And I didn't want my mom to know that I was doing it because she would be so mad.
Okay.
So I remember one morning I woke up at 4 a.m. to like write this paper, and I'm being so quiet because I don't want to wake my mom. And I've got my laptop on my stomach, and I heard her coming. I think I was like waking and I heard her coming. So what I didn't have a lot of time. So what I did was I just like closed the computer and I just turned my face to the left.
Cannot.
And I laid so still.
Like the Babadook was there or something. You're
Yes.
just like,
And I could feel her at my door, like,
Yeah.
And then like went back into her room, and I just remember thinking, God, I hope she thought I was off. I hope she thought I was off.
Please.
Because if she knew that I was writing my math paper, by the way, I used to get math papers to write. I was in smart math.
That's very, very smart. I never got papers in math.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
This was my like senior year math class was like the most deathly serious class I've ever taken ever in my whole life.
To date?
Oh my God. It was so intense. Like in high school, they really scared us. They were like, college is gonna kill you.
Oh my God.
And you're gonna have to read a whole textbook every single night for the rest of your life.
That's evil to tell children, you guys.
It was so crazy. Like my neck starts hurting just thinking about high school. They were so, and they really like prepared us, I guess, for what college. By the time we got to college was like a breeze because it was like, wait, you lied to us. Yeah. This is a joke. Like high school was so much harder than college.
But do you feel grateful that they kind of put you through that type of boot camp? So
No.
you're like, no.
I'm not grateful.
No, we're not. Shut the up, Libra. No, but I feel like you can't. Okay, procrastination is cool if you can have decent time management. Like,
yes.
Like, because I do tend to procrastinate a lot, but like my Capricorn manager and we always talk about, because I have a stellium Capricorn in my chart. So I have 3 Capricorn, 3 Scorpio, 3 Libra. So it's like, boom. But where it counts, I'm Capricorn, like my work style. Like,
great.
So I always like procrastinate, but I give myself a time sheet. Like, I'm like, okay, like even this morning, I'm like, bitch, you have 15 minutes to sit in this tub. You have 30 to do your makeup. You have 10 to put these Target clothes on and get your ass out the door. And yeah, I got here a minute late, but
you were fine.
Thank you so much.
A minute late doesn't count. Anything under 10 minutes does not count.
Okay. Yeah, my hairstylist is like, you are the only client that I have that's like, I'm going to be 5 minutes late. And she's like, who gives a
Yeah.
Like, it's LA. No one calls 5 minutes before. Like,
I am extremely punctually and regularly 4 minutes late.
4.
I will always be 4 minutes late. So whatever you ask me to go to, I will be there 4 minutes late.
Yeah.
On the dot.
I will never hit the 10 spot, or I'll literally think about it for a week.
Yeah.
I can't hit 10 minutes. I'm like, because you know that one meme with Brittany when she's doing the circus video and she's like, I hate waiting. No?
I don't.
Damn.
I
Okay, well,
I really leave you hanging here.
I know.
Multiple times.
This is awful.
I should just lie to your face and just keep the convo moving.
I mean, it's your fault for bringing up Nobody Wants to Be Lonely. I thought you would know everything after that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he probably don't know anything. No, but I feel like time management and like stuff like that, because I don't like feeling like I'm wasting people's time. Like, I hate disappointing people. That's like a weird thing that I even work in therapy. I'm like, I hate disappointing people. If we're all doing this, it's a collaborative like experience, and one person can throw it off. So just manage your fucking time. If you get an expo whiteboard or some shit and be like, okay, we got 15 minutes to do this, and if not, get therapy.
Yeah.
You know?
What I've started to do is like I use my procrastination against my own self.
Like how?
I will procrastinate with smaller tasks on my list. So it's like, as long as you get the thing done when you need to, it all kind of worked out.
Okay.
Because it's like, okay, I have maybe like a big creative task that is like kind of daunting because you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. With
but
other people involved too,
maybe
right?
Maybe so, yeah.
Okay,
there's a deadline or something.
Right.
So in the feeling of procrastinating it, I will sweep the floor. Because I go, I'd rather sweep than do that thing. So it's like, you know what I mean?
That's
and then it's
smart.
like you just do smaller things now, and then by the time I've done 2 or 3 small things, yes, thank you.
Cousin.
It feels good, right?
Feels airy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. By the time you've done 2 or 3 small things, you now have momentum, and that for me is like a drug.
Yeah, it builds up momentum.
I'm like, let's go. So it's like sometimes starting is the hard part. So if you start with the easiest thing, you still feel like you're cheating because you're not actually doing the thing you're supposed to be doing.
That's kind of beautiful advice.
Yeah, it really helps me.
You nibbled that.
I nibbled it.
You nibbled the plate.
I nibbled it.
That's dope.
Later I will Google what nibbling means.
Well, it's like, you know, the kids are like, oh, she ate that or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, she munched. Or like,
okay.
Oh, you nibbled that, but you nibbled the plate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
just
yeah.
a synonym for ate.
Yes.
I nibbled.
You nibbled.
I consumed.
I
masticated.
I'm like synonym. I'm actually gonna try to apply that to me. Yeah.
What? Yeah, do it.
Doing like little tasks to build the momentum. You know, you can't get ananywhere if you're like sitting on a bike while it's like still. You know, you just gotta pedal a little fucking bit. You know.
Also, sometimes fighting the procrastination induces a shame spiral.
A what? Wait, say that again. I got distracted by water.
Fighting the procrastination induces a shame spiral. And you start to feel bad about procrastinating. And then then at that point, you're in quicksand.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going anywhere. So if that's where you are, stop and just be in the sand and just watch a YouTube video.
I love sand.
Did you ever like have a desk where you know?
No, I've never had a desk.
I'm doing the rake.
But I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
I'm doing the rake the sand thing.
I've seen that
very
on like
90s.
Very 90s. Very America's Got Talent. There was this one act where like they made little like scenes out of sand, and it just reminded me of that. Yes, very.
Do you think you would have done well on America's Next Top Model?
Yeah. I was looking at pictures. That's so funny that you say that. Wow, the synchronicity. I was going through a shoot that I did, and I was like, I think I'm gonna put a caption like, I would have fucking won America's Next Top Model. Well, of course with retouching, but like the pictures were fucking dope. And I was like, but that speaks to like me feeling good about like myself now. I would never say this 3 years ago, but now I'm like, I could have a fucking pimple on my nose and be like, bitch, I'm eating, you know?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's not. It's psychotic. It's actually like demented.
Look, I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it to your face on a podcast.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I love that. I love America's Next Top Model.
So I think we've solved procrastination for not only the caller, but for people everywhere.
The world, I feel.
I think we're going to see procrastination really take a plunge in 2025 because of this episode.
I think so too. I feel already light. I feel like a nice little shift in the energy with procrastination. I'm going to apply this to the conversation I'm going to have with my manager later too. I'm going to be like,
do it.
Listen, I'm just sweeping right now and taking out the trash, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know where that Britney voice came.
Hey, I love it.
Thanks so much.
Okay, and let's not procrastinate this game I want to play with you.
See what we did there?
See what we did there? We have more voicemails we need to get to. I'm not ready to do that yet. So we're going to procrastinate with a smaller task, which is a game we like to play here.
What is
called Sorry Who.
Okay.
I
like that.
So I never know who anyone is talking about ever, as you're kind of seeing in real time. So I devised this little game to find out if my guests know who anyone is talking about ever. It's a quiz. I'm going to describe some notable people. You're going to tell me who they are. If you can't, you'll say sorry who, and I will tell you. Okay. For everyone you get wrong, there are no consequences. It's a merciful game.
Wait, so you're going to say a quote from them?
No, I'm going to describe them.
Oh, I'm actually pretty decent with this. We had a mini challenge on Drag Race with this, and I won.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what this says.
All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, this is Sorry Who with Adore Delano. And you should be scared.
I'm very frightened, Annie M.
Okay. Won Best Actress for Monsters Ball.
Halle Berry.
Yes! Okay, there's that winner. Mm-hmm. Second President of the United States.
Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, you were so close. No, it's John Adams.
Oh, that was not close.
No, but you were going...
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking Jefferson.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
Both
no
incorrect.
consequences, but I'm still scared.
Yes. Okay, author of The Old Man and the Sea.
Author of The Old Man and the Sea. Edgar Allan Poe.
Close, but no. It is Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, I love the Ernest movies.
Yeah. he went to space, didn't he?
He was scared stupid. That's one of my favorite movies in the world. Sorry, okay. Yeah, see what happened.
And I can't stress this enough. I knew almost none of these when I created this game.
Okay, cool.
So we have everyone you get wrong is one more thing we have in common.
That makes me feel better.
Yes. Okay, so the creator of The Sopranos.
Oh, sorry, who?
It's David Chase. Which I just think is really interesting because no one talks about David Chase and everyone talks about The Sopranos.
Yeah, I've never
Isn't that
seen
weird?
The Sopranos.
I think he has since passed away. He could be alive and well. Couldn't tell you.
Rest in peace if you're not alive.
I think he's alive. It's James Gandolfini who passed away.
How do you hear that?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's an interesting thing about life. Okay, the host of Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal. Oh, that one guy. Wait.
I'll accept that.
Wait, Deal or No Deal? Which one's that again?
The cases? The suitcases?
Wait, don't tell me. Meghan Markle was on it.
She was.
Yes. I know. Okay, I don't know because they all get like blended in together.
It's Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel.
And hey, not knowing Howie Mandel is so valid.
I mean, I know Bobby's World.
What's that?
The cartoon with the little kid with the big head that rides a little.
Howie Mandel was on that?
He was the voice of Bobby.
Oh, he was the voice of Bobby. Did he have OCD? Was that part of the show?
No, but he has OCD now, and he's like a germaphobe, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I learned that from America's Got Talent.
Oh, speaking of, okay, played Griselda Blanco on Griselda.
Oh, Sofia Vergara.
You got it. Mm-hmm. Played Ray Charles in Ray.
Oh, what's his name?
You know it.
Wait, don't tell me.
I'm not saying it. Just take
Jamie
a breath.
Foxx.
You got it.
Yeah.
Director of Blade Runner.
Director of Blade Runner. Wait, was Daryl Hannah in that?
I'm asking the questions here.
Yeah.
No talk back.
Let's see how I played that. This is me in school. I'm like, what about this? You tell us.
What about capitalism, honey?
I'm like, give me a hint. Can I call a friend? No, I don't know.
It is Ridley Scott. And you simply must be a straight man to know that.
Yeah,
so don't
I know
feel
that
bad about
name.
that. Ridley Scott, right?
Yeah.
I've heard it. It's a fun name to say. Ridley Scott. Try it.
Ridley Scott. What a riddle.
Yeah. Okay. Author of Pride and Prejudice.
Oh. Wait, who was in that movie?
Again, I got this wrong too.
Keira Knightley.
Yes, I'll take it.
Yes.
Okay, the host of Family Feud.
Oh, Steve Harvey.
Yes. Director of The Godfather.
Come on.
You know it.
Al Pacino.
Incorrect. It's Francis Ford Coppola.
How the would I know? Oh wait,
no, it's a big deal. No?
Wait, I've heard that name. Francis Ford Coppola. What is it?
Yeah, Ford Coppola.
Yeah. Coppola.
Coming to the stage, Francis Ford Coppola. Okay, and then the final one, the hosts of Love Is Blind.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Ariana from Love Is Blind.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were Love Island. Love Is Blind is Nick Lachey and his wife Vanessa. Is it Vanessa?
Yeah,
Lachey?
you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
They're married.
That was Sorry Who.
Sorry Who.
With Adore Delano.
I won second place.
Adore Delano.
Adore Cilantro.
Oh, I love that.
Alaska made it up, and it just like works like wildfire.
Adore Cilantro?
Adore Cilantro. So like all the kids call me Adore Cilantro.
Wait, that's a really good Alaska.
I know. I'm kind of like, like Jim Carrey was one of my favorite humans in the world growing up. So I'm just like, I used to always like mimic people's voices. When I said like Britney taught me how to sing, she really didn't. I just used to mimic her voice and like Maya's and Pink's. Like, yeah, it was just very mimicable.
Can you do other impressions?
Like,
you don't have to do them, but I'm just wondering.
Impressions? Pepsi's Pepsi. That was Britney.
Was it?
It was. Remember, they're like, do you like Pepsi? What's your favorite Pepsi? And she's like, I really do.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Pepsi's Pepsi.
She was so sweet.
We
really tortured that very sweet girl.
Libra rising, Sagittarius.
She's a Sagittarius?
She's a Sagittarius.
When's her birthday?
December 4th.
Wow.
Yeah, 4th or 7th. No,
My
4th.
mom is the 5th, and I'm the 20th.
She might be the 2nd, 4th, or 7th. One of those, but she's a Saggy.
Who?
Sorry, who? No, all the pop girlies are Saggies. All of them.
No.
Christina, Britney,
what?
Nicki,
Wait,
Billie
stop.
Eilish. Every girl that you think is cool is a Taylor Swift. All of them are Sagittariuses. They're always like,
and
they
so
never fail.
am I.
Look at that. Are we getting a pop album?
Is something happening?
Oh my God.
You know, I tried to be a pop star.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, when?
So when I was a kid, I was a child actor. I was on Broadway, no big deal. But
That's
then
a big deal.
when my voice, thank you so much. When my voice changed, I couldn't get any work anymore.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, let me just write music and try to become the next big pop star of America.
At what age?
Like 17, 18,
Okay,
19.
fetus. You're
Yeah.
still younger.
And it was bad. It was
Why
bad.
was it bad?
I just like was closeted.
Okay. Well, that's the demise.
Yes. But nowadays that would be huge.
Well.
You know what I mean?
Because you'd be figuring it out on a compound. Like
I'd
somewhere.
be figuring it out, baby.
You know?
Like,
You're in a cult figuring it out somewhere.
Oh, God, it's like you can make so much money from coming out that it's
I
like
know.
none of us should have done it. We should have like gotten famous, pretending to be straight, make all that money, and then come out, make all that money.
But see how I could just cut you off right now? I'm listening. I wanted to hear what was the vibe. Okay, so you were closeted. It was 17.
I'm 17. I'm closeted. Okay. All my songs. I wrote a song called "Mixed Up Heart of Mine." Closeted anthem.
Kind of cute.
Mixed Up Heart of Mine.
Mixed Up Heart of Mine.
Gay Heart of Mine.
The gayest.
You know what I mean?
But listen, heart should be living free from the cages, you know? I
wrote a song about getting fired from Spring Awakening.
What's Spring Awakening again?
It's a musical that won a lot of Tonys. Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, what? Okay, I just thought of Spring Break when you said that. So I was like, wait, what's that? MTV? Yeah. Okay, no, I want to learn you. Like, okay.
So then I was just trying to make like pop music. I was obsessed with Hilary Duff's music and also Ashley Simpson. So I was like, I want to do like edgy, like pop rock, you know? And I want like the album cover to have like tape on it.
I love that. And you know what's crazy? And not to keep bringing up astrology, but that's just like a vibe.
Yeah. Please keep bringing it up.
Both those girls you just named are Libras. Ashley and Hilary Duff. Yeah. They're like, we love that. But Ashley Simpson and Hilary Duff like spoke to me too. Like
my best friend growing up was a Libra, and she really reminds me of you. And I've always thought that.
She's
a Libra.
Really cool?
She's so cool.
Okay, well
she's so cool. She was so funny. We would just like laugh and laugh. She was the first like formative Libra in my life, and she was the one who told me that she's a Libra, you're a Sagittarius. This is what this means. And then in college, I had another very formative friend who was also a Libra.
Yeah, Saggies usually gravitate towards me, and Pisces. But I have a lot of water in my chart, so a lot of like. With like friends, or I always like attract Pisces or like Scorpio or like Cancer. I love a Cancer. Like I just love that emotional shit. But I like to mirror. I think Libras just like mirror and like kind of like go off of the energy that they're given, which is why like people like flip when they get like gangster and want to like elbow you. Yeah. Like that's when like it just explodes. But I usually just like flow. I'm like, if they're cool, we're cool, you know?
Amazing. Yeah. I'm a Taurus moon.
Taurus moon.
If that inspires anything.
No, like, well, your moon's supposed to be like your emotions and stuff. Yeah. Like, do you feel like the most like coziest and like, well, of course, when you're like, are you a homebody? Like, do you like
yes and no.
Okay, I'm a liar, guys.
Here's the thing. I've really changed.
Okay.
Don't you feel that?
For the better?
No.
Okay. Me
oh my God. Okay. No. I used to go to therapy. I used to be working on myself. It's over.
Okay. Well, maybe you don't need anything helped anymore.
Yeah. I'm perfect.
Yes, we're perfect, guys. I had to take a break from therapy too, like just a little bit.
Yeah, you got to take a break.
Sometimes you got to like get a bird's eye view of what the is going on and just be like, I don't want to hear anybody right now.
You know what's really tough?
What?
The therapist I met who changed my life, a year and a half in, closed his practice.
So wait, you had a 1.5 year relationship of like getting the vibe going.
Truly like sobbing weekly to this man about like that one time when I was in 6th grade, that one time like just really just like opened up my whole self to a brighter future and all of that.
Yeah.
And then one day he was like, I'm not dying and I'm not moving and nothing happened.
Okay.
But I am closing my practice.
Okay.
And I was like, what? Huh? And it was so devastating. I was like, again, just sobbing on Beverly, calling my mom, going like, I don't know what I'm going to do. This man, I need more time. I need more time.
That's so sad. Now, did that kind of like be like, well, like it all now? Like, I'm not going to relearn another person. Or did you go back in therapy with somebody else and have to tell them your whole memoir?
Literally. Also, my first session with my next therapist, who I saw for years, I was just sobbing to him about how much I loved my therapist and how much I was gonna miss him. Yeah. And at one point I like stopped and I was like, I'm sorry, like, is this crazy to like go see a therapist and be like, I'm so upset that I can't see my old therapist?
No.
And a little part of him seemed like he was annoyed.
Well, that. Wait, are you still seeing this therapist?
I'm not.
Okay.
No.
Very Libra. I'm like, wait, do you still like him? Are we safe to talk about him?
Whatever you say.
Oh yeah, whatever you say. No, that's what I feel right now. Like I'm like I've literally spilled my guts and like transitioned with this woman and like literally like she got to know me through and through. And I don't want to change her, but like I'm afraid like if I have another chapter or another like, you know, best-selling cover copy of my life, like
1,000,000%, or an early aughts tour that sells out. And
exactly. Or J14 magazine of my whole different chapter. Like I'm like scared to tell them about everything because I'm like, we have to start and relive all of that,
Yeah.
can I just give you like some of the notes that she took so you can just learn me a bit, or like
little
Wikipedia or something?
Yeah. I mean, I think someone explained it to me once in a way that was helpful, and I will butcher it. But like when you retell your story to a new therapist, it happens more naturally than you think. It happens faster than you think, and then it also does give you an opportunity to reflect on it.
Yeah.
In a way that might, show you
Yeah.
something.
A second chance to kind of like take yourself out of the equation and then come up with like come back in with a little more, different perspective, a second little perspective.
100%.
Get that.
Yeah.
Vibey.
I think I'm like currently in a stage where I'm like, I need to ferment longer before I go back to therapy and have like a whole new thing to like tackle.
Okay. Yeah, ferment.
Like I'm still bubbling.
Okay. You want to go back pickled.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I'm like if you're making like kombucha at home.
Period.
I'm still in the fridge.
Okay, cute.
And you're like, don't touch it yet.
Okay. All right.
And eventually someone will pour me into a jar.
Yeah.
And then take me to their therapist.
And utilize you in certain salads or whatever.
And then the therapist will go, okay, so none of this is right.
Right. Yeah. The ingredients are all wrong.
Yeah.
Let's give you a glass of water.
Yeah.
And
this is Sprite.
This is Sprite. Sprite. What do you mean? I love Sprite. I really do. We live.
Okay, shall we take another voice? Mm-hmm. We should.
I think we should. This is giving very like, I don't know. I love like answering questions and giving advice. And
Isn't
stuff.
it fun?
It's a vibe.
Yeah. It's fun to tell people how to live their life.
Wait, exactly. Because we're doing a hell of a job. Wait, what was the thing you said? The hair?
Oh, yeah. Get the front pieces out.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Is it staticky? Look.
No.
Okay.
No, you're good.
This morning it was like sticking in my hand. I'm like, you got
Wait,
this.
I'm like so excited for your hair journey of like, I'm taking a break from extensions, but it's time to go back.
I feel bald because like I got very, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Okay.
We can talk about, okay.
Yeah.
We will talk more about it.
We will talk. Fuck. God said, talk about it now, bitch.
Oh my God, you bald bitch.
I'm so bald I can't even hold on to my head.
Yeah.
So shiny and bald. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, there's this major rift in my friend group, and it's the week before my birthday party, and I feel like if I just let things go as they are, then the wrong people might stay home. The people I want at my birthday party will stay home, and the people I don't want as much will come, and the other people will stay home because they don't want to be around those people. And I don't know how to fix it without excluding anyone, because I want to invite everyone, but I also know who I want there and who I don't want there.
What?
Or who I would prefer there. What do I do?
I'll explain. I think I understand.
This is math.
Okay, this is math.
You're really good at it. Teach
Yes.
me.
Okay, yes. Okay, so there is a rift in their friend group.
Ow.
And a big birthday is coming up as well.
Okay.
So it's like, have you had this scenario where like some people aren't, or like one person might not go because one person will be there.
Yes.
And they are trying to manage. They want to make sure that the right people are going to stay home, and the right people will come in light of the rift of their friend group. What should they do about inviting their birthday party?
First of all, who is the right people, and why are you inviting the wrong people?
Like, I get the idea that like if you have a group, some people, their friend group is like 10 people deep. They're like constantly 10 people deep.
Yeah.
That's their friend group.
Yeah.
I don't really have that as much. I'm like more like one friend here, one friend here, one friend here.
And my cousin says, don't mix your gays. He always tells me, he's like, just don't do it. And I'm like, what?
Love that.
He's also gay, but he's like, yeah, they just don't jive with them. Just don't mix your gays. Like, keep them. They're just because like certain friends bring different personalities out of you, and you like, you know what I mean? Sorry. Oh, easy. My gays and my bar gays. Like, if I have like, forgot we're filming.
Yeah. That's enough. I'll take it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
They're
fully
just
take
very.
that.
I have very, very different friend groups that 100%. I like.
100%.
That bring different sparks out of me that like I love. Like I have my music friends that like don't really go to certain spaces where I love going to like at night or something. But like
completely,
those friends are like, yeah, let's up. And then my other friends like, what? You know what I mean? Just don't mix, I guess.
Also, going off of like, I'm curious, like if you had to decide what sign this caller is, someone who's like worried about their friend group and trying to micromanage without micromanaging?
I also, it's giving air sign. It's giving Libra. It's giving.
Oh, really?
It
Oh,
is.
it's like that kind of. Is there like a codependence about being a Libra?
Well, with me, yeah. I can't speak for everybody. No, I feel like he is trying to like please everyone at the like sacrifice of himself and his happiness. And it's like, who are you inviting and who is making it? I would say look at who's making it a problem.
Yes.
Because it's your day.
Yes.
And that's the wrong person. That's I'm like, who's the wrong person and to who? Like the person that's making it about their uncomfortability is the wrong person to invite.
Yes.
They should, because no matter what, when it comes to like your birthday, when I said like, oh, my cousins, like, don't mix your gays. When they would all come together collectively for my birthday dinner, they will come.
Yes.
And if they don't, then don't. That's on you. Like,
okay.
The invite is out. You know, if not, go f yourself. Honestly, like,
yeah.
It's not that
and
serious.
I would say worst case scenario, there's a little drama at your birthday party.
Right. You could literally give like an iconic like housewife scene.
Iconic
Oh, we don't talk about
party.
the husband. You know, we don't know if we could.
Yes. What better birthday party than a fun birthday party with a little bit of drama?
Beast. How dare you? Like that could happen. You know?
Wait, that's from Salt Lake?
No, from Beverly Hills.
That's Beverly Hills. Okay.
We're just like, no one was talking to you, you beast. And she's like, oh,
You
beast. How dare you, beast?
That is so
You
amazing.
invited me to your home. Yeah. I want
love
that at
that.
my fucking dinner.
That is so cool.
Yes.
Oh God, I watched the first like 10 years of
Beverly?
just of the Housewives.
Yeah.
And then I just eventually I was like, I need to move on with my life.
Yeah.
But like New York Housewives, Bethany versus
Kelly.
Kelly.
Scary Island.
I'm up here. You're down here.
And she's like, okay, I get it. I'm hearing you. Why am I?
Oh.
She's like, you just don't get you.
Remember when Kelly was running in the street?
Yes,
with the
I
cabs?
do. I do. She was getting her fantasy.
Yeah.
She also said something like, what was it? She was like, you really offended my friend Gwyneth. And she's like, Gwyneth? She's like, Paltrow.
Oh my God.
What an icon.
And now she does real estate on TikTok.
Does she really? Oh, no,
Uh-huh.
I knew because they did a girls trip, an ultimate girls trip with them recently. All the
Yeah.
OGs. Did you see it?
No, I gotta watch that.
It was Scary Island Point 2. Like, it was like...
Was it?
Yeah, she was giving very OG Callie. I was living. She was just
Yeah.
like in her own world. The girls were looking at her like, what the f? Like, okay, cool. Eat a gummy bear, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
I watched the Real World New Orleans reunion.
I watched all of them growing up.
Yes.
Wait, the new one? Oh, the
Yeah,
reunion.
They did a reunion.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you
Did you see it?
Nor.
It is really tough to watch.
Is it?
Don't watch it. It's such a bummer.
Is
It's
it the
like
one with
Julie went Q. She's like in leggings.
I saw like the first 3 episodes, I think.
Yeah, it's really tough. But it's such a perfect show, and New Orleans was my favorite.
Was it?
Yeah. What was yours?
New Orleans was good. I mean, I loved Vegas with Trishelle, and like I liked
Keep going.
Chicago. Was
Okay.
like when what's her name had Tanya had like gallstones or something like on camera and was like showing everybody like.
I don't remember that one.
It was gnarly. I was like, what the fuck is that?
They put Vegas on, I think, like Netflix or
Really?
Hulu or something. It's insane. And then also, it's another one of like, you go back and you watch these like early 2000 shows. We were so cruel to Trishelle. She did
Oh, yeah.
nothing wrong.
I loved her. When I was
Oh my God.
that whole like putting people from different parts of the country together. And I think that was like the first of its time too. Like before, was Big Brother alive back then?
It started, but Real World was first.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like one of the first reality shows to kind of
Yeah.
experiment with different subcultures and throw people in this like hamster box and see what the they do. Do you remember that guy that like smacked that girl before she left in the cab?
Was that Seattle? I think it was Seattle.
Didn't he like throw her stuffed animal?
Yeah,
Like,
into
I was
the
like-
into the river.
It was kind of iconic. Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
all of those as a kid. I was like, oh my.
Whenever I'm at the airport, I will listen to like Goo Goo Dolls, like alt kind of like rock,
I
and
love
pretend that I am going home early on the Real World.
Yeah, you did something really spicy that they couldn't handle, or like.
Or
did you-
like maybe like my mom died.
Oh my God! I was literally about to say, well, did something traumatic happen at home, or did you get kicked out? Just smack a bitch in a cab?
But I have to leave Seattle. I'm going back home.
Yes.
And like my name is like, in that white scribble, like Jared.
It's like, I'm coming home to the place where I belong.
Daughtry really did it.
I know. I was on his season of American Idol.
That was the season you were on?
Yeah, I was on until Hollywood Week with him. Yeah, he was really nice. I was in like,
I completely forgot you were on American Idol.
Insane. I know, twice.
What a life you've lived. You were on it twice?
I was on it when I was 16 with the year Daughtry one.
Okay.
And I made it like past Hollywood Week, and then they cut me. And then when I was 17, I got on season 7 or 6. 6 or 7? I think 7 with David. And
were you one of the first people to come back and do it again, or was that like?
No, there was a lot of people that did that, and
I am remembering that now.
Yeah,
people
did
like, come back.
We remember you, and they had like blue hair, and like they're like, I had a rebrand, and it's like, bitch, same.
Yeah,
same. You're the same. But yeah, it was a vibe.
Wow.
I lived like 10 lives. So wild. Yeah.
Good for you.
You know what? Thank you.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Damn, American Idol, scary time.
I know, it was a scary time. So when you were saying like you were trying to make like, your music career happen at 17 or whatever, I was kind of relating because like I did that show when I was 17 and they like literally like stuffed me coming out like down my throat. They're like, do not, and I was obviously this, like, and they're like, do not say anything, don't even talk about it on the carpets or anything. Like, we don't, like, they were already getting, like, people, like, and it's just like, okay. But, like, as you get older, you look back and you're like, that is really gnarly to say something like that to a kid. Like,
100%.
Who came out at 12. So I'm like, dude, I'm gay. So I'm like going in there and they're like dressing me in these ties like a lesbian Jonas brother. I looked so cool.
That does sound really good. I would love to wear that.
Jonas at the like Rose Bar. Like it was giving very that.
Yeah, everyone's wearing those short ties now.
Very short. Oh, now?
Yeah.
They're making a comeback?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
It's very, remember like Ashley Tisdale?
And Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, but like also just like the Disney like churning out of like album covers. He said, she said.
Sneaker night. What was it? Sneaker night?
Yes. Say okay.
Say okay. I don't know.
Vanessa Hudgens, Say Okay.
Oh, that's a deep cut or no?
It was like her. I think it was like her one song.
Banger.
Yeah,
okay.
it was
I
her
was
song.
more of a Nickelodeon girly when I was younger.
Okay.
But I'm gonna age myself. Okay, like Figure It Out and like those type of shows, like the reality shows from like the kids from All That would like they would steal and like slime them. I loved those shows like on Nickelodeon. I was more of a
Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Brittany, Christina.
Oh, see, because Disney's Britney and Christina's Nickelodeon.
Oh, that's probably more correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's Disney and Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
But for me growing up, it was Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
Okay.
I wasn't really like watching Disney like that.
No, me either.
No.
And I feel like some of the shows, like if I talk to people and they're like, oh, do you know this show? I'm like, oh no, babe. I was already like in my punk scene. Like I was like in the in a punk band at that year. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had a crush on a guy who ended up going on The Voice later on, years later. But he was like, we were in a musical together, and he played Heathcliff, and I played young Heathcliff, and it was very exciting. And he was like punk. And he was like this punk guy in like the Broadway space. So he had all this, everyone was like, whoa, who is this guy? This is so cool. And he was like one of the first like kind of just like edgy punk men I was around, and as like a small child I was just in love, and I dreamed of like running away and being like a juggalo with him.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Wait, so he was like your Heath Ledger to your Julia Stiles, 10 Things I Hate About You. You've seen that movie, right?
I have, but like that's another one that just didn't really connect with me.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm throwing this mic in this water right now.
Yeah.
No, he was like the bad boy that like ended up like
yes
over buying her the guitar at the end because she like played guitar.
Yeah.
It was a very that vibe, but that's like the first thing that popped in my head when you said that. That's kind of cute. We all had crushes on like the bad boys growing up.
Oh, okay. How about this? Okay, Never Been Kissed, 10 Things I Hate About You, Brittany, Christina. Which one is which?
Brittany has never been kissed.
Okay.
Never Been Kissed is one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's so good, huh?
And I made the mistake of like showing guys that like I go on dates with the movie, and they're like, the f is this?
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
They're very like, first of all,
Chicago Sun-Times. I just love saying Chicago Sun-Times. Molly Shannon works at the Chicago Sun-Times.
At the Chicago Sun-Times. He's like, you don't want to be a reporter. They're messy.
Yeah.
I could grab both balls. No, but I was so in love with that movie. I still am in love with that movie. And I would show guys like on movie nights, I could go over their house. And like, they would show me like these gnarly movies. Like they'd be like all like actiony, and I'm like, okay, can we watch one of mine? And then it would be that movie, and they're like, you are a teenage girl. Like, first of all, and second of all, her teacher was in love with her. Like, what is wrong with your head? And I'm like, you have to understand, this came out when I was 9. Okay, like this was like I was Josie Grossi.
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba literally is so in that. Can we say?
Yeah.
So in that movie, like every hairstyle, every attitude change. She was so just. I wanted to. Just that vibe. She was just so gorgeous.
The hot girls and the hot guys in that movie were so fun.
Yeah,
they were just really hitting the mark.
They were of the time
right.
too.
Yeah.
Like when they dressed up as the famous people for prom, and she's like, "You stole my Malibu Barbie idea." Disco Barbie. It was like so good.
It was so good.
Vibey.
Damn.
Never Been Kissed. I haven't heard that banger in a while.
And there it is.
There it is. See, you do know niche vibes.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be lonely.
100%.
No one ever talks about that. Never Been Kissed. We're good.
Let me think of one more.
Yeah, hit me in the back of the head.
Is this? It feels it's not, but Anastasia, the movie.
I mean, okay.
It is a little bit niche. I mean,
It
it's
is.
literally DreamWorks.
It is. I mean, it is.
But it's also like, it just wasn't really like.
It wasn't like
people don't.
a banger.
No.
Even though like McDonald's came out with toys for it and like try to really push it out.
Can you still smell that? The fries smell on the Happy Meal?
And
on the toy?
The toy.
The toy smells like French fries?
Plastic French fries. It was very like, wow, this is a French.
Do you remember when
toy.
McDonald's was on the plane?
On the plane?
Yeah. They did it. I don't know if it was American Airlines or what, but it was a collab. It was one of the first collabs. They accepted the collab.
I didn't fly until I was like 20. Like,
and there was like all of the McDonald's characters were
lie.
like dressed as flight attendants, and
Wait,
that was
for
the toy.
what?
It was just like at a time, like if you were flying on American Airlines or Delta, I don't know what it was, and you were a kid, they would serve you McDonald's.
That's fucking dope.
You don't remember that?
No.
Also, do you remember like the glasses that they would serve that had like lead in them, so they stopped doing it?
Wait, the
Like
glasses.
those painted glasses.
Oh, like they would have Disney glasses,
Yeah,
right? And
all of them.
Some of them would be like engraved. They would have like, I think. Oh wait, when you said McDonald's and Burger King, how about the toys selection though? Because Burger King used to like kind of come out with bangers, like for Casper, the like light up like Stinky and Stretch that like were like glow in the dark.
Yes.
A vibe. McDonald's did have the good fry toys though. So.
Burger King also did the Pokemon movie.
They did.
They did, which I thought was surprising. I would have thought it would have been McDonald's.
You're bringing me back to
Yeah.
the fucking big Pokeballs with the
Pokeball.
gold little like Pokemon card inside.
Yes.
I always wanted like Charizard.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
had a Charizard.
Did you?
Because
Holographic or no?
It was holographic.
Where the who'd you beat up for that?
My mom. Who did my mom beat up for it?
He said, I beat up my mom.
I beat up my mom for
I
it.
hardly had to.
No, I just wanted one.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, "I'll call him and we'll get you one."
Icon.
She picked up the phone and she just yelled at enough people for enough days in a row
I love her.
until they literally sent her a holographic Charizard.
I love her. That's iconic.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
And then also like at some point we just lost it or got rid of it or whatever. Like they are truly worth tens of thousands of dollars, if not
Are
hundreds
they?
of thousands.
I have my old Pokemon cards from when I was 11 that I found in my mom's shed, and I have like a whole booklet.
I really encourage you to look up what they're worth because what's his name? One of the Logans, Logan Paul, he bought like a Pikachu card like not too long ago.
Like an OG from like
for $1 million.
You lie.
No, this cards retained their value. They are genuinely that valuable.
$1 million
Yes, it's like the most expensive Pokemon card.
for Pikachu?
And apparently there's like I think there's like only like 3 holographic Blastoise ever made, and one of them is missing.
In the vault?
It's just it's not accounted for.
But how do you know? Like, where do they keep it?
It's probably burnt up in some trash for whatever.
Oh, okay.
But like
Lost in the
they
fire.
printed a certain amount. They there's a whole community,
Yeah.
and they can't find the third one.
You're making me want to look through my booklet now. and
Literally,
see, like,
what if it's with a door?
It's probably with me, you guys, and I don't even know. And then like the whole like stack of them in like my little folder is like on top of my washing machine, so they're probably getting like like I know the dryer's probably like them up and stuff.
The
and I'm
dryer,
just like,
I mean,
I
has
know.
destroyed
I have a whole
a
like
small fortune.
holographic section. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Wish I can do it right now, but I can't. It's not
Sorry,
safe
it's
enough.
really, it's like, I mean, this is me every day. I'm acting like it's kind of unusual, but
It's because we're having so much fun that all the energy has to come out somewhere, you
I'm
know?
just bubbling up.
Yeah,
it's coming out of my throat.
It's coming out of the throat.
Yeah. Okay, let's do our final voicemail.
Okay.
Let's
break
roll
your
it.
headphones. Sorry. Like, okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
Hi, I was just wondering, how do you leave a group chat? People see when you leave the group chat. Do you have to announce that you're leaving the group chat, or can you just leave? And then if somebody asks you about it, you can address it. I'm just scared to leave one of my group chats because I don't want it to cause drama, but it's just way too many notifications and I never contribute to it.
Okay, Rocco's shaking his head. What's happening over there? Oh, you just leave. You just leave.
You just leave.
Just get out.
Yeah.
What if it's been a long time? You leave. You just leave.
Yeah.
And you feel that as well?
No. But I feel you. I told you I'm faking gay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, that, like, you can totally, like, either just, like, dip out depending on the dynamic of the friend group. Like, because some friends get a little butthurt. This happens to me a lot, by the way.
Really?
Yes. I got you, girl. So you can go in and just mute the conversation.
Yes.
So you get no notifications, nothing. How like strong is your willpower to not look at it, but just delete the notifications so you don't get any buzzes or anything just with that specific group.
Yeah.
But almost all the time except for one group that I have, I leave all of them. I'm always like, leave me alone. Yeah. Like, first of all, you don't even want a friendship with me one-on-one. Why do you want a group dynamic? Like, don't. Like, if we're not like having like a one-on-one vibe, then you can't afford to be butthurt when I leave. If we don't have that like one-on-one connection. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Has anyone ever like said something to you about leaving?
Yes. Yeah.
How did it go? What
like,
did they say?
What's up? Whatever. And I'm just like what? Like, why are you leaving? And I'm like, well, we're turning into a group dynamic. We don't even have like a personal relationship going on, so you can't afford to be offended. Like, if you don't have that connection with me one-on-one and you just want me in a group setting,
yeah,
I'm not getting paid. I'm not here to like get on here and be like, hey, me, like, nah, like. Sometimes that shit gets really annoying. I'm very passionate about this because it gets really annoying because they expect you to like be a dynamic, and it's like, nah, dude, like you're bugging.
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot. It's a lot of notifications, and like, here's the thing: it's like I have some muted, but it still doesn't solve the problem really because then like for whatever reason, like my emails are like crazy. People see how many emails I have, and they're like, "You're nuts." I'm like, "Who cares?"
Yeah.
My texts, I don't want that little red circle. I want no red circle.
Oh, see, I have like 939 texts that I don't even check. So
no, I like that makes me like.
No.
So like I need that to be so if I can mute them, but then it's like I'm still getting that little circle, and I'm like,
oh, then you just have to leave, homie.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Maybe just like leave in the middle of the night. I'm in a group chat right now that I would like to get out of, and it isn't active right now, and maybe now's the perfect time to just dip. Maybe. Do they get a notification when you dip? No.
No, if they look, it shows it.
It says so-and-so has left the conversation on like it announces to the group.
Should I do it right now?
I think you should. Okay, let me teach you how to lie.
I'm so scared.
Just say, oh, I got a new phone and I'm just going to start on like a clean slate right now. And I just don't want to build up on like a group thing and notifications because my brain can't really like handle that right now. Like starting new year, new me, especially after this, what's going on. I just want to like be in my own vibe, That's probably not going to work, but
Blame it on the election.
Huh?
Blame it on the election.
I was going to say that, but I know how dark we can get. But I was like, you know what? I had a really, really struggling week this week, and I changed my phone. I updated it, and I just can't have a group vibe right now. Like, there's just too much going on.
This is the week to do it.
Yeah, I think
Run,
so.
don't walk. This week, if you need to get out of a group chat,
anything.
This is the week.
Yeah.
100 days.
Yeah, like even
you have 100 days to get out of the group chat.
Was it like January 20th or something?
Yeah.
100 days. No, but even like my friends that like love work, they're like, I'm taking 3 days off. Like I have to. So just use that as an excuse. Just be like, look, the world is in shambles and so is this group.
Amazing.
Yeah. I would just leave too, probably. I don't know. I have. Yeah.
Just get out. Mm-hmm. Just get out. But I feel I'm in the same boat where I'm like it's almost like it is a relationship of its own now. Is my like discontent with the group chat that the idea of actually leaving is like, oh wait, maybe I just want to pine for leaving, but I don't want.
What do you mean pine?
Leave.
What does pine mean? What do you mean?
I want to crave leaving. I want to crave freedom, but it's a cage of my own making.
Oh, you think that when you leave, you're gonna be like, well, nobody wants to be lonely.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're like, oh, yeah. Here he is.
Yes. Okay, not just you, okay?
Yes.
Not just you.
Exactly. We're cousins for a reason, bitch.
Yeah. I wish more singers would end their songs by going, not just you. Okay?
Yeah. Not just you, baby.
And they're like,
me too. Hello.
Yeah.
I live.
Okay, so we like to end our show here for the very first time with a new segment.
Okay, what's the new segment?
You are the inaugural guest for this new segment.
You know, you have really good taste.
Yes. Okay, and here's what it is. What advice do you need to give yourself this week?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I can go first.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The advice that I need to give myself this week is I am not going to solve all of my problems.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Okay.
That's the advice. I'm not going to solve them right now. That's my
every
advice.
day?
Yeah. I'm not going to solve all my problems right now. That's
Yeah.
okay. I don't have to.
Yeah.
So many it's back burner. Just put it on the back burner and maybe one day you'll fix it, but it's not today and that's okay.
Yeah. We're talking about the election, right?
You can talk about anything you want.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
anything. You know,
It could be like I should clean my fan.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Ariana.
A little Ari for the Arianka,
Yeah.
Arianka for the nerds. I think that like, at least for artists, like I always say, like channel any type of like emotion into art. And I know that sounds so like bumper sticker and gay, but I really do mean that. Like the last time like something dark happened, like I like made a grunge record. I moved to Seattle and I was like, I want to get this out somehow. I like punched shit in the studio, like not like metaphorically, is that how you say it? Metaphorically?
Metaphorically.
Yeah. I didn't really punch shit, but I'm saying like I made some really cool angsty shit and it turned out really beautiful for me. And like I got it out that way. I got to perform it and like just get it out that way instead of like letting it internalize and taking it back to my family and doing stuff like that. So I always say like painters, any type of creative or anybody that like is in that realm, like channel it that way. And if not, punch someone.
Hit him.
How like Steel Magnolias, here. Hit Weezer. Yeah.
That's great advice. Hit someone.
Hit someone. And if you don't have anything nice to say, sit next to me.
Yeah. They know where to find you, but tell the people where to find you.
At Adore Delano on everything. You know, TikTok, it's Adore Delano.
Maybe get some tickets to 2000s Covers
Oh, yeah.
tour.
Well, it's announcing on Monday, the
Ooh,
11th.
this will probably come out like in 2 weeks.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get tickets on my website, georgedelano.com for Under the Covers tour. It's going to be a Y2K, like, deep cut experience. And it's going to take you through, like, these little interludes of my, like, childhood and then to my teenage years to when I just, I went rage against the machine.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of the Sorry What podcast. I love you so much. Bye.
Bye.